Here I'm just going to show you some output options. So I've got this basketball that I made, and I may want to save this as a JPEG, throw it on a website or something. So what we're going to do here is just go to export. You can see that it gives me a whole bunch of options in terms of what types of files. So if I wanted to save this as a JPEG, I can do that. I can put it wherever I want here in some cases. So I'm just going to throw it on the desktop. And when we save it as a JPEG, you can see that it's going to give us some options here in terms of what color mode we want to save it as well as the quality and the compression and whatnot. So that's one option in terms of saving it. One of the ways that I typically go if I'm going to save for web, which is similar in Photoshop, so this is the Command Option Shift S, which is save for web. So you can see that there. I like this a little bit better because it gives me a little bit more control over how things are. So I can see it optimized in different ways. So you can see right here that here's the original, and you can see it still has some of those other options. This is with it optimized as a JPEG. I can clip this to the artboard. So what this is doing is using the artboard as the edges or the frame for that image. Notice if I change this clip to artboard, you uncheck that, it clips it directly to the artwork. And you can see that I've got those edges because of this these circles. But that's another way of clipping right to the artwork. We can also change the width and the height of the object. This is great if you're doing this as a change in new size. Because we're dealing with vectors, you're not going to have any problems with resolution on that. It's going to scale up and scale down without any loss in quality. So that can be a great way of doing that. But that would save it as a JPEG. If we wanted to save it as other things like a GIF file or the PNG, you'll notice that that supports transparency, and so it picks up these other options. We would have to save those and maybe complete the path. So it would be more of a Pathfinder option where it's just one continuous shape to knock those out. So that would be a better way if we wanted to have that background transparent. But this would be a great way to do a JPEG. But we can kind of show you how to do that as a saving option. If you needed to output your vector files into JPEG so you could load them to the web or other aspects of wherever you need it to go.